for either Maz or Kelly, so Ellie and Mo, I have a simple question, but that's not so simple, of how do you envision your characters' lives after this campaign? So whoever would like to start us out.
Is this where we go through our whole epilogue?
Yes.
Or is this...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is your afterward.
Okay. Do you care who goes first? I know we didn't really discuss it beforehand. Okay.
Go ahead.
We talked a little bit about it, but I guess I can go first. So, I get emotional here. After the effects have worn off of seeing her friends die and helping to carry their bodies, I imagine Mo has the seed for Twinkle, and I would be carrying Toby. We would carry them back at first, or at least she would carry them back to the Adventurers Guild, lay on a soft cot while she would help tend to other needs of the city. She would help those who are wounded, help find who's remaining of her people, including Captain Flint and her people. She would not stay to help rebuild. She just wouldn't have the time, the energy, none of that. She would only help tend to the wounded, help gather the dead. So maybe stay for like a day or two. Unless Mo had something else to do. She wouldn't be leaving Mo at this point. Then once that's taken care of, she would take Toby back to her town, back to her city. She would put him to rest next to her grave. There would be a beautiful headstone. I don't really know much. We never sadly talked much about Scruddle death. I know we did, but not as far as like what you wanted if you were to die. So she feels bad about that, but she would bury you with tons of snacks so that you would have plenty in the afterlife. Kind of like how, Egyptians bury with a bunch of money and stuff. You would have a bunch of snacks. You would have your own headstone saying Tobias Birkentail, Blanket Brigader, Blanketeer, Friend, Hero, Snack Lover. That's what would be on your gravestone. You would have one of the highest honors that she could give. Same for Twinkle. You would also have a little gravestone next to us saying similar things. You would be a Blanketeer, a Trickster, a Friend, and Selfless. You would just have shiny things next to your grave with some flowers and maybe a little succulent cactus that would grow with you if the climate allows for it. If not, that would be like in a more greenhouse area. You would have a little dedicated spot.
Magical plants exist, right?
Yeah, magical plants exist. Yeah, for sure. While she's back in Deandra, though, she gathers up the council, gathers her brother Chris. She will go over what happened during the battle, and she will form a secret task group. I have no idea what the name is, so please help me figure it out. But essentially, this task group is dedicated strictly to the affliction. We have not seen the last of them. I believe, and she believes, we have not killed the Tatoe being. She never saw a body, so she doesn't believe it's actually dead. So until she knows for sure, she will not rest until she knows the affliction will no longer hurt or kill anyone else. Oda, don't need to ruin this, buddy. I don't know if you saw his giant toy go across the screen. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, she would gather the best troops that Deandra has, of all sorts of specialties. Not even just troops, but citizens who have unique skills. They would be sent throughout, and they will be eyes and ears to make sure that there's no more cult risings, there is no more affliction, there is nothing else, and if there is, we are going to squash it real quick. While back in Deandra, Mo will help Ellie write a book. In my mind, the kings and queens, because, typically live short lives. It's much like how the presidents have their own library and their own journals throughout their presidencies. I kind of think that would be a thing as well. So she would be writing, with the help of Mo, her autobiography, what she went through, what her friends have done for her, and just put it into the archives so that others can learn from her mistakes and or what has happened, with the detailing of Mantle escaping, all of it.
I could imagine Mo at that time just seeing you finish the last page or just checking in, and you really want mistakes, Elytra. I don't see them as mistakes. They're lessons. You are
Things
really
could have
hard on
gone-
yourself.
Yeah, I am. Survivor's guilt, maybe?
Yes.
I
understand that.
Yeah, things could have been different.
They will be.
If Mantle didn't, just so scary. I hope
know.
so.
I know. And they will help you put that book up on the shelf. For sure. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh
And thank you
God.
for helping write it, because she doesn't know big words.
No, I feel like for sure
name.
Ellie would have at this point learned how they taught her how to read. They for sure at this point wrote it fully by themselves, and it's this proud, bittersweet moment for Mo of
I'd probably need your help with bigger words though.
Yeah, they were there for it. They were there for it.
Yeah, there's a few scribbles because she wrote in pen and didn't have an eraser. So, there's several scribbles of where she caught her spelling mistakes and then had to go back.
Yeah, kanji write with ink. So, yeah, literally. So they're just mistakes are bound to happen. And I'm guessing it's going to be beautiful calligraphy. So they're just well, if you just smush it all together, you just get a new piece of paper, and then you never made a mistake in the first time.
Fair. We just rebind the book. Anyways, while she is writing this book with Mo, we have decided to dedicate a memorial to Twinkle and to Toby within the city. Remember the building that was falling that we saved? She would make a specific block, kind of like in Savannah, Georgia, and other cities where they have a square. She'd make a square there if she could, if there was enough space, or it'd be a tiny square full of various wildflowers, seeding to gather, and then in the middle would be a statue of Toby with his shield and his halberd, and then Twinkle with Squish. And it would have a plaque of all the good deeds that were done, of how it will serve as a reminder of how you helped save the city in a time when people didn't know what to do. I'm not sure what the plaque would really say yet. I've been thinking about it, but I just haven't settled on anything. And then afterwards, she would travel. She really wants to really not make Toby's sacrifice be for naught. She will travel, spreading the word of, I don't even want to say her as a goddess because that just doesn't sound right, but essentially bringing back the religion that Toby fought for. And just learning more about her powers so that the next champion she has will not suffer the same fate. And essentially everything she does from here on out is only going to be thought through, essentially being what would Toby do and what would Twinkle do, like a little devil and angel on her shoulder. And then she would just help Mo if needed. I have a feeling that they would come together for a little bit after the death, kind of go through it, and then they would separate, having to work through it on their own. And then once a year, every now and then, meet up together to kind of commemorate, reminisce on memories and where we could have been, catching up, keep in touch by letter. But that's really where I see it. Essentially, a lot of her life is just making sure that it's not wasted and that she can do the most good for the greater good. She is now a lawful alignment, no longer just neutral. She has a purpose. And then Chris would be ruling. She's not ruling. She has her other goddess duties to do. But in sum, that's her.
Oh.
She would test her limits to see what hurts and what could possibly kill her and what couldn't, so that she could be prepared. But yeah.
Mo would, to pick up from there, Mo would for sure be part of that. I think right after, Mo's been alive for a long time, so I think their alignments or their belief systems and what they've already built around science and information and fact and knowledge wouldn't shift, but they would for sure beg some earth, or they'll look for a while right after it happened for mantle. I don't know if they would outright say that the branch that they gave was a fraud. They might go through like the emotions of yelling at it like, you stupid, you didn't even realize. I can get you the real one if you could let me. And like for a while, and probably hid it from Ellie. Probably Ellie knew. And then they wouldn't let Twinkle's seed go far. I think they're not, especially if Twinkle was right in front of them and they said together, and they are gone and Toby's gone, and it's like this survival's guilt is just eating Mo inside out. And Ellie has this forward direction and purpose, and something that gives Mo like an anchor to hold on to, because I think if it was just Mo for a long while, Mo would be lost. And as always it has been, Ellie was the light. So slowly through days and days, knowing that forever is ahead of them, Mo knowing their immortality in a way, has to come to a understanding with themselves and things like that. They're trying to fill up their days so that the grief doesn't feel like as heavy. So they would join the task force. They would be part of it as well. They would train so many of the adventuring guild to be a task elite group, as well as their students in their professor tours, any of the universities, people who can understand. They would go back on their information, the cure that they made long time ago that they did with Fredrock. Yeah. They'll make more of them, and they'll say, this is just the beginning. There is something out there that we do not understand, the structure, the hierarchy, the everything about it that we only know pieces of, but the result must be in our hands. We must hold that ending. And I feel like they would name this, at least the elite group that started with researchers, people who would go secretly around, as there would be elite force that would crush the cults and stuff. There would be this quieter group. The main start of it would be called the Foundation, and the different parts of it will go to moments in the campaign that they had, and named after the large beetle that Ellie loved in the swamp will be the larger task force. The quieter ones would be Twinkle and Squish's little group, or just things that, and they sound very mundane words to anybody who joined, but for Ellie and Mo, they were markers of what is to be and what will happen, that their effort and their work and their adventuring had ripples. And Mo would work really hard and focus all of their grief into their work, which probably is why they haven't planted Twinkle in a long time. And it's kind of a bittersweet situation again, where they're probably saying, oh, I'm busy. I'm here. I have to help Ellie. Ellie is leading their people, doing so much, writing a book, leading this task force. And I've been so busy. But obviously, there's that voice, and it's probably Toby's voice. Probably at this point, Toby's voice is now a constant in Mo's head, like her aunt. But her aunt doesn't speak up as much, and it's Toby saying she deserves a place to rest once in a few moments, or things like that. Just as Mo would just turn to the corner of the lab saying, when I have time, all right? When I have time.
If I
but
may,
eventually, I think
something that's even more heartbreaking to add to what you're saying, Maz, is that technically when Mo plants Twinkle, she's going to become a different person. So it's also you having to accept that somebody new is going to come from that. So this is technically the last piece of Twinkle, which is heartbreaking because it's almost like the same thing with the spear. So all over again, you're having to sacrifice a new
something
for something new.
So Mo, I'm very descriptive, so this is very short in theory, but it will take a little bit extra time. So if I can, Mo will go back and forth with that voice in their head. When the statues come up and the words are spoken and Mo's sitting in the audience, I think Flint and them are still together. It's just really difficult right now. So Mo's just kind of closed off, still holding on to Twinkle Twinkle Seed. When they hear the words, they just envision Toby sitting in the corner looking straight at them. She deserves to rest, like I did. And as soon as Mo hears that, they make the decision to join up again on the Adventuring Guild. They use their, well, I feel like Minnie and Minerva and Meanie would put up other statues all around at the swamp, at the for the Scruddles, for sure in the kanji cities, little tokens of like, you know, like maybe a street name is changed or something like that, but the larger stuff would be like just a Toby one with their was it a halberd? I can't remember anymore because with their halberd. Yeah. With like a flowing cape, like everything, like lots of memorial stuff all around. And Mo will start adding that to their list of like places to, they won't like be like places to go, but like that's how they note like the next adventuring group. I'm experienced, I can lead the way. And as like probably after leaving Ellie's library, just thinking they won't repeat the mistakes we did, because I will be there to guide them. And then I will find the right spot. You hear me? Like looking at Toby's vision in their mind, and I will put Twinkle to rest. And Mo has made an agreement with themselves. I don't know how long the time skip will be. But for all of that to happen, it will be a great amount of time. She's not dealing with it well, but by that point, she has purpose. And I think that is, I think I have a name for something, but give me a second to cough. I'll be right back.
Oh no. Yeah, I get that. Yeah. Ellie's purpose is her secret task force in making Toby proud and Twinkle proud.
Oh. Yeah. Also, I'm so sorry, Maz. Your throat.
You're good. The task force, the Moonlight Order.
Ooh.
I like that.
Ooh, Inari also suggested Downpour as the name because they were saying wash away.
That's also good.
Stuff, but yeah, it's whatever you guys want.
I feel like Downpour is perfect for the small factions.
Like a group, yeah.
Yeah. So like there's the elite task force that goes out and takes out like the cults, right? That Ellie is headed and is more public facing, and Downpour would be this like the secret like rogues and researchers in the background that the public doesn't know about, that have been working to kind of I think it's perfect because it's like washing away the affliction.
Yeah. That's a great name.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Mo, I do have like a little poem and stuff, but I cannot read it until I have like a break to breathe. But Mo would have that for the kanji like memorials. They would finish their memoir book. As I described to y'all before, if y'all have ever seen those like fairy like journals where they scrawl like the adventures and had sketches, all the earlier sketches that Redcap did, imagine like Mo had sketched some in there in between of all their travels, and she would end it with come back to me because I cannot breathe. So
you did great.
Yes.
Yeah, take care of yourself. That's very important.
Perfect picture to pull up for you. Let me pull it up. That'll give you time.
Drink some water if you have it, or tea.
Yes, hydrate. Being sick is unfortunate.
It is.
It's horrible.
Also, this is such a sad picture that's being painted, but it's so pretty.
It's beautiful.
My goodness gracious.
Absolutely beautiful. I love the color choices.
And also a reminder for chat, I saw that you guys are giving us a full stack of questions.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we are going to go through those questions. We're going to probably have to speed run them a little bit to make sure we get to everything. But the Q&A is after we just cover, we want to give each of our players one last time to talk about their characters directly, but then we will get to all the questions because I know there were a lot of very specific ones relating to things that the players were saying and stuff. So, yes. But we are at a lot. We we're at 15.
Yeah, let's get to them. Yeah.
Are you able to breathe enough that you think you could do the poem now, or do you want to wait?
Yeah, because we could do it at the end if you need like pause.
Yeah, I can do it then.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so real quick, Twinkle, Floof. So I have a question for both you and Toby. Going through, so you guys have passed away, unfortunately. What is a legacy that you hope that your character has left behind?
Yoshi.
And also, Yoshi, get off the counters.
Yoshi.
Oh god.
Here.
Yoshi, come here, you turd.
Yoshi, go on the beanbag.
With Twinkle, I think she kind of always, even as she started to do good, kind of struggled with the idea that her actions ever had significant impact. So I don't think she ever really thought about leaving behind a legacy, and I think that could partially be because of how kindlings' lifespans work, and there's like this cycle of reincarnation basically. But it at the very end, like in the final moments, the only thing she wanted was to make sure what she did was worth it, and we weren't all going to die for nothing. I think that's like the biggest thing. She never had enough foresight to know like what the like ripple effects of everything would be, but she just knew like in those final moments, like she can't just die and just let that be the end. She had to do everything she possibly could to make sure we killed as much as we could the affliction and the monster that we were fighting, and hope that it made things at least some degree better in the world. But otherwise, I don't know that there's much of a legacy that she thought about for herself for leaving behind, because she just never really thinks. She's a very in the moment kind of person. She never thinks much about like the afterlife and everything. I guess alongside those final moments, she always kind of knew that she wasn't going to make it. Like the moment she was stabbed, she saw what happened to Ellie, and she knew what she was about to do, which was to teleport over to the bomb, that she wasn't going to make it. She knew. And so alongside wanting to make sure that her actions weren't wasted, she just hoped that Mo, or whoever survives, will be okay. That's really all she cared about, was that her friends were still okay.
Oh, Toby, same question.
I honestly think like just in the very beginning of that epilogue, like it kind of answers the question to a degree. Like Toby's objective in leaving that Scruttle community from the Mana Mangroves was to try to make a difference within that community. Not in the sense of like he wanted to change norms. He wanted to change people's beliefs, the way that they behaved. Like a lot of people in that community just kind of went about their day feeling that everything was just all right, regardless of what was happening. And you know, that was something that Toby wanted to like show them, that like it's like we need to make it okay to be upset about things. We need to be okay being different from one another and having different beliefs and ideologies. So the fact that there are now adventurers now going about and leaving that community to, you know, explore and find themselves outside of their identity as a Scruttle is really, really just exactly what he wanted.
Oh, goodness. So with that, we will swing back, and you can let us know, Maz, when you are able to do that poem.
Oh,
but you're coughing currently, so that's
don't worry, Maz.
But yeah, we are going to go through a lot of questions. We have a lot of questions.
Yeah. Should I see what the first one is?
Thank you for changing the music, by the way.
I know, I can't. I can only listen to that sad, mournful music for so long. It really just, honestly, it's good quality, but it's
very effective. Yeah.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking. Okay, so our very first question is going to be J-Rain. Let's see. J-Rain said, just wanting to know from a character and DM perspective, if pure chance, the J-Rain Tatoe wants to worship Ellie and fill in the hole as her champion. Oh, and trying to make a small faction of Tatoes as the Barkentails. Will that be okay, or is this possible, involved, and mechanically?
Well, I mean, Tatoes can kind of just do whatever they. Their free will wants them to. We
have never discussed the idea of Tatoes having specific other gods outside of their very own.
Because they're kind of a god in a way.
And also they were born from a god, so generally like their god is, you know, kind of specific. But I kind of like the idea of them worshiping specific ones and having abilities from that. So I kind of like that.
I honestly, Tamatoea is like chaos and chill. So they don't strike me as one that would be like
wrathful
really,
or
like,
something
stuffy about like, how dare you? They'd more just be like, that's funny. Like, you're like you're worshiping some other god too. That's hilarious. Like,
yeah. So I would say that's definitely something on the discussion table. We'd have to talk more about what that would be like as far as balancing and stuff like that. How would Ellie feel? Kelly, how would Ellie feel with little Tatoe?
Just like bowing, like
worshippers.
I have allegiance. Like, worship. Like,
she definitely wouldn't make you guys bow. You guys have been with her since before she was a god, so she'd think that would be ridiculous. But I think I briefly answered this in chat without meaning to. She definitely wants the Tatoes around her. It's a sense of comfort for her, like a tangible thing that was there with Toby and Twinkle. So it's a tangible comfort for her. And then she wants you guys to help with the task force because you guys are sneaky and creative and devious, and if anyone can get information, it's definitely you guys. So definitely would be fine having you guys worship her. She'll be weird about it at first, but I think it would give it time and it will come around.
I would imagine similar vibes to when you found out you were a princess and people were all like, princess, and you were like, okay, like, it's cool, you can get up, like, you don't have to.
Yeah. Some very similar vibes.
The bark and tail part of that, I would say also that's obviously Tatoes could just form a little group.
Tatoes do what Tatoes want.
They can just do
you
that.
You each get your own little blanket.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Now the Scruddles, it depends on how much they want. A little group of Tato.
Oh my god, I need to make
but...
blankets an item for down here. Wait, I think it already is. I think it can be bundled, so. But it's not like a blanket
fort.
cape.
You can be like a blanket fort.
I need to have a blanket cape down there. Next wish is specific or wish.
Question.
Wish.
Question. Next question is specifically for Toby. So, does Toby have any wishes for his funeral? And then same question for Twinkle/Rachel, which on our side is gone.
Yeah.
Temporarily,
they'll be back.
Yeah, they said BRB, so
no worries. But yes, so then Jake, you were first. Does he have any specific wishes you would say for like his funeral or anything that he may have written down or anything?
For Toby's funeral, I mean, he kind of was like aware that like it might have been the last time that that we as a group like kind of went out and tackled something together. I don't know if there are like any wishes. The first thing that's coming to my head is he would not only want to be remembered as who he became with the group, but also where he came from, because that's still something that's very important to him. So, like Kelly, you nailed it with like all the snacks, like as a part of with Toby, and then like being like buried with them, because like the offering of snacks was something that was really important for Toby and Farine. So being able to kind of like come full circle on that was, that automatic, that just already is so much for him.
Oh.
And then
she's trying to make you proud, man.
And then the same question is going to be for you, Rachel, Twinkle. So I'll repeat it. Is do you think Twinkle had any very specific requests for their funeral? Now, obviously, yours is a little bit strange in that you already have like the bearing of the seed, but do you think she would have written down or had any specific desires for something specific?
Like everyone at the funeral has to pickpocket each other or like something like that.
I think Twinkle would be one of those people that like wants it to be a fun funeral.
Oh, like a party.
She doesn't want it to be sad and everybody's dressed in black and sad. Like, of course, funerals are sad, but she would be the person that's like, make it a party. Like, have fun,
Yeah,
like,
Mo would for sure have stolen things, or like I feel like Flint and Mo would have been like, as soon as like the eulogy and everything, like the memorial was like a memorial and had to be respected because the goddess princess is talking and we have to be in line. But for sure, like for the private funeral, like I can imagine Mo and Flint just nodding to each other across the room, flipping the table over, and then like music things happen. And, like,
bards come in and just start jamming.
Bring out the Tato rave,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See,
sure.
but the stealing part though, does that mean Toby, the ghost that Mo kept seeing, is just like stealing?
Yeah. Well, I think it's early on. It's early on, like that first celebration where that ghost, that voice in Mo's head, where they're just like, I don't look at you directly yet. So when they first see it, they're like, nope, this is what Twinkle would have wanted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she would want like absolute debauchery.
Even Ghost Toby is like grounded enough to go like, yeah, this is what Twinkle would have wanted. It doesn't align
he knows
with
her
my beliefs and ideologies, but like
it is a mixture of Ghost Toby and Mo's idea and like idealization of Toby, because Toby is always this person who's like, we should teach Squish better things. We should not like rob or pickpocket people. But I like to believe, like in some corner, when maybe after a couple of drinks, Mo's version of Toby is dancing, like doing like a little dance in the corner,
just moving the shoulders.
Look, morals are for the living. Okay.
Fair.
Why did I talk?
Also, I don't know if this was part of the same question or related or not, but I did spend the first like 5 minutes of the stream figuring it out, somebody had asked like, what song would she want to play at her funeral or something, and I found 3. I had to like look through my sad songs, but then I started looking through like my spring playlist because she's a plant. So one of them is Love is a Place by Metric, because one of the main
Metric?
I love Metric.
Sorry.
One of the things is What's Holding Up Her Face, Nothing But Blue Skies, Passageways to the Windows That Don't Close. And then White Daisy Passing by Rocky Vitalato, which I love that song. It's about flowers, and I think it's about death. And then I'll Follow the Sun by the Beatles. It's all kind of like a little sad, a little melancholic, but it's like things get better, like the sun comes out, and that's kind of where she is in her seed form. It's like, it's sad, we can be sad, but like the sun will come out and I'll grow anew. So
that's sweet.
Yeah,
I like it. Okay, so we're speed running.
I think the next question we already kind of answered a little bit in the epilogue.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, actually, I mean, it wasn't really exactly answered, but the question was from J Rain. So in regards to the knowledge above, I was wondering if the cultist like group the party faced is now gone. If so, does that mean the afflicted potions are all destroyed, or are there any to open in the black market, that kind of thing? So, the situation, to clarify, with the affliction is it is now out in the open. It is no longer something that people are saying, oh, is this something real? Is this just rumors? Because this whole campaign went through where not everyone truly believed that this was a threat or a real issue. And we are now at a state of being where this has affected so many people and was on such a large scale that it spread very quickly, the news that this is a very real threat. In regards to the specific group that came and attacked everybody, it seems like there are still members that are left. That are left. Now, what that entails and what that means for the world and what they are doing next is going to be for next season for you to find out. So you're going to just have to come back for next season to know more. We have a lot of really fun things in store for that. But yes, there is a potential chance that now that it is well known as to what this is, that there is going to be things like them being on the black market, maybe lost items. I mean, there were a lot of daggers and weapons that were coded in this. There's going to be a lot of misinformation spread about what this actually means or what it does to people. It's going to be very interesting to dive into, but yeah, we're going to dive into that more next season.
I believe the next question is, what is everyone's favorite dumb idea during this campaign?
Oh yeah, like most favorite dumb idea, I guess.
Which either, your character came up with or someone else's. Doesn't matter.
Man.
Favorite dumb idea.
I don't remember who started this bit, but the on 4, or like...
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah.
I think that was you, and then we just built on.
Yeah, I thought it was you, and then you guys kept like making it
No,
bigger.
So
stuff,
it was
like...
specifically, it was Jake and Megan were going back and forth, and it started out at first that for some reason Jake was like,
they were gonna go
on
to that
5
thing.
or something like that.
Yeah.
And it was really random, and then I think that Megan was feeling extra chaotic.
No,
and
I
just,
started it.
Oh.
Like I started. You said on. I started counting. 7, 6.
Oh,
or so. No, it was because it was the bomb thing or something or some. No, it was really.
It was when you guys were going into the portal.
Yeah, like
so
the
like you were gonna go into the
thing.
portal.
Yeah, it was the portal.
Yeah, it was so funny though.
Like 7 or 10 to avoid
It
confusion.
went up to 11. At one point.
Yeah.
At some point,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's for sure me because 11's my favorite number.
Yeah, I think
That
that
one was
you
a
guys
really good pick.
like shared in a moment one chaotic brain cell for some reason, and it just like
incredible.
a normal situation turned into okay, we're gonna count weird numbers.
Yep.
We're gonna just go with it, and it just stuck. I kind of loved it.
That part was great.
I completely
Yeah.
forgot that.
That one's probably one of my favorite stupid moments.
It's a great one.
It was. Oh my goodness. Okay, rolling to the next question is question for DMs. Who was your favorite character to play besides Slurpin' Sam? Why did you cut out Slurping Sam?
I mean, Slurping Sam definitely probably would have been my favorite. I actually answered this one in chat earlier. I said Roy.
Oh, Roy.
There's kind of like Beach
Roy was
Wizard.
great.
Also, it's hard to like know for sure. Like,
Hey,
so
I kept
yeah.
trying to bring him back by saying Mo got their wizard levels from
Oh, he'll
him.
be back.
They never came back. Oh, god damn it.
He still exists in the world.
Yeah, and like we were saying before, we have the Discord game coming out.
Yeah. But yes, honestly,
What about for you?
I feel like my favorite was Bella, but that's just because we got to be unnecessarily like dorky and adorable, and I was just like, this is
like-
what I want.
I did like the gnomes, but it was hard for me to like. Roy holds a special place in my heart because he was so early on.
You also
in the
like
campaign.
you did that like fun hair
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say yeah.
Those are fun, honestly, very fun. I enjoyed playing Flint too. It's always, fun to flirt with your friends.
That's what D&D is for. Is what they always say.
It is.
I've seen so many like memes and reels about like somebody walking out and they're like, when you just spent 4 hours flirting with all of your friends, and you just leave a D&D game. That's very silly. My goodness. Okay, and then next question is how would you want your statues posed?
In the Tatoe archives.
Oh,
So like a statue of the party. Like how would you guys be positioned if you could choose?
Oh.
If I,
Probably how
Megan,
Dean
could
Redcap
choose.
drew it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Ooh.
wait, what was
I
it?
feel like
How Redcap drew it.
Oh, yeah.
Twinkle would be on someone's back probably and just like pointing forward.
A little backpack.
Yeah.
Oh, how would they be posed? That's
Yeah.
kind of funny. Just
Yeah.
like
Yep.
cute.
I honestly don't. I feel like Toby would just do like the very standard like shield and halberd.
Yeah.
Like
For
even
sure
though
the one
halberd is
that-
a two-handed weapon.
Yeah, the triplets, like for sure would have had one of the memorials that are just lone. Toby be that like very heroic.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Mo would hate this.
Oh no.
I don't know. I feel like they would be in one would be like a book open like with the pages, and then like all the tentacles with like different ingredients making like a potion bottle to like throw.
Ooh, that's fun.
That was fun.
Ooh, to add to mine, she'd be on someone's back pointing, but other hand is definitely like pickpocketing something.
I like that.
Not like pickpocketing the
You
person
can be
you're
on
on
my
back.
Yeah. Yeah, you can be on my back, and
Okay.
I don't know. She would just probably be like flying in also kind of a more heroic pose because she's trying to lean into more of the goddess princess royalty vibe
Ooh.
more and more now that she has this great responsibility. So she would be the more stoic, and then Twinkle would bring the humor of the pranks that they would play together.
I love that.
That's so good. Also, I will say, and this is just fun lore bit for everybody who's here and also like just players and Tatoes alike. Ellie will live a lot longer than her normal bug people now. And so that creates a really interesting opportunity for Mo to have someone a lot longer. than expected, but also will present a very strange situation in regards to passing down the crown.
Yeah, I'll have some weird cultural changes.
Yeah, for your people and stuff. So it's a strange situation, but it's very interesting.
She'd be happy passing it on.
She's like, please.
She's like, oh, I should have been dead already. Here you go. Like, you can have it. Like, it's your turn.
She's good to do like 2 turns.
Oh my god.
And then that's it.
Yeah, that's fair.
People just talk about the myth, the story of the goddess princess, and just like, oh, sometimes she hides amongst us. So, like, they tell that to the children.
All the same aura.
Ellie's just like just hiding in like a cafe. Like, oh god damn it! I'm changing this guy.
They're talking. They're like, "Can you believe it? I heard that she lived to be 50 years old." And they're like,
That's
"What?
wild.
That's crazy!" Like,
no, Seymour has ever done that.
That's impossible. Like,
also, we have a stretch. Everybody,
Oh,
make
yeah,
sure
make sure
you're stretching, staying healthy.
Yep.
Staying healthy. Whee! Thank you so much for the stressies.
oh, nice. What's the next question?
Okay, so the next question is, how would Toby react to Tatoe's visiting him in his
Tatoe's
afterlife? How would Toby react to them visiting you in the afterlife?
Because I can realm travel. So.
Viddying.
I think Toby would question whether or not they're in hell.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh my god! Wait a second.
Potatoes like rude.
Tatoes, do you hear this? This slander.
No, he would like, now that he's in a space where he doesn't have to worry about, like, things eating him or like killing him or like his friends like being in danger, like, it would be like for those of you who watch Korra, Uncle Iroh in the spirit realm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
God, I love that.
Very
tea
much.
parties.
Yeah, very much. There's always there's always a table. There's always snacks and tea and things and that are being served to like anybody who happens to come through in the afterlife.
Are you gonna be like the spirit guide for people too? Like Iroh?
Yeah. I think that Toby is honestly, like, he has like the morality for it, but now also has like the experience behind it of like, like morality is not always like the answer. Sometimes like, things happen and you have to like react to those things. So.
Oh my, J Rain said, so this means his guard is down for me to kidnap his soul? I mean, what? Just a little pocket Toby.
There's gonna be like Ellie and Mo have like finally kind of gotten past what happened years and years later, and then Jerry and Tato just appears with Toby's soul. Like, look, I fixed it for you. And then it's just like Toby, yeah, traumatizes them like again. Like,
oh no. Oh, that's messed up. So
yeah.
Next question is Mantle still alive? If so, any idea when we will see him again? So there are some things to do with Mantle. Mantle will be a reoccurring character for next season. I can't go into details about what is to come with that, but they are somebody that will come up. And hopefully we have our dearest Redcap down here who's doing a lovely job also play a non-villain character. Or
crazy.
Maybe we'll only do
play
villains.
A non-villain? That's impossible.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
But yeah. So I can't tell you too much. It is spoilers, but I can at least tell you that they will in fact come back. You guys actually, it's funny, choices that you made along the way ensured that they would be a reoccurring character as opposed to one that kind of disappears back into the lore and background. So good job, for better or worse. Good job. I won't say.
Ellie will find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Let's see. Next question is for the party members who have currently passed. What would your character have done if they had survived? And are you satisfied with how things ended in this campaign, or do you wish that things were different? That's kind of a double question. You cheated, but that's okay. It's a really good question. It's a good question. Twinkle, we haven't heard from you, so Rachel, if you want to go first.
If Twinkle survived, I mean, I think she probably would have traveled around with anybody else who survived, and just continued to help them. Something that I thought, like, let's say like Ellie didn't make it or something, or even if she did, I think Twinkle would probably spend the rest of her time kind of like in Ellie's hometown, kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? You know, she caused a lot of harm there by accidentally kidnapping their princess, and kind of
Atonement?
worked. Yeah, she would. Yes, thank you.
Oh.
She would want to work to like atone for the things that she did, and kind of work in service of like the royal court there, and everything. I think that would be like kind of her main purpose, and then she would also want to help out with like the task force. As much as possible. She could definitely be the like one who sneaks around and like gathers intel, and yeah, I think that would be like her main focus above anything else.
Yeah. Do you want to answer the second, the technically second question that was part of that, in that are you satisfied where things ended in this campaign?
Oh, yeah, I think I am. Like, it's definitely sad to have a character die. Like, I loved Twinkle. She was so much fun to play. But it also just, like, to me, that ending and, like, to go out in that way was very satisfying to me. Like, it felt like it kind of wrapped up everything that she was working on within herself. And, like, I don't know. Weird thing to say. I kind of like being sad. I like it when stories make me sad. No, I don't know. And
fair.
I feel like it
yeah.
hit that in just the right way. Especially, I think it would have been less satisfying if we had all died.
Yeah.
The fact that there were some of us that survived that can still kind of carry on and like carry the weight of everything that happened adds to that a little bit. Yeah. I mean, of course, I would have loved it if Twinkle survived, but I think it like made the most sense in a story way that she did not survive.
Okay, yeah. Jake, you.
Mm-hmm.
So what would Toby have done?
Answer this. I'm gonna answer the second question first.
No worries.
I am very satisfied with where Toby ended up, right? In terms of like the general story and like the progression, like the way that his story was going, like him being able to have that moment to be able to like act on it, on all the changes and all the things that he's learned and the relationships that he's built with these people, like he like I think this was like the in my head like probably like the best outcome for him, which is also kind of dark and morbid as well, but like I'm now realizing that like this is the second full campaign that I finished, and the character before also died like right as a means of like self-sacrifice as well. So I'm like, maybe I have a type with characters.
Oh my.
I'm starting to realize that. I was just like, oh my goodness, wait a minute. In terms of what would have happened if he did survive, I think he would have stopped taking levels in Paladin. I think that is the best way that I could kind of describe where his kind of like direction and mentality would go. If all of us were alive, I think he would say, okay, I'm done. You know, like this was like the most dangerous thing that we've done, and I'm gonna go open up a cafe somewhere. Like, come visit me. Like,
oh, that'd be cute.
Just like bakes bread and like all of that. Oh, that'd be so cute.
Yeah,
little
like
to-go containers.
But if he were to have survived and even one person did not make it, I don't think he would ever forgive himself.
Oh.
That's fair. I
May
understand.
I make a small suggestion for a legacy thing, just really quick?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The baker character, the raccoon, and the cooks, should they name original snacks after Toby?
Oh,
That would be cute.
That's cute. I like that.
And
Yeah, I
then-
like
I don't know,
the
the
bark
idea
and
of
tail.
that.
It's like a beaver tail, except it's
Aw. That would be cute.
That's fun.
Good. You putting that in notes?
Yeah, I've been
Okay,
trying to
good.
take notes and be a good cookie. Yeah. I like that. That's really cute. Which also, you know, the second half of this question I feel like can apply to our 2 living players too. In the do you feel satisfied with the end of this campaign? And you guys can answer, and whoever wants to go first. But yeah.
Yeah, I do. I feel very satisfied. I kind of wish I rolled crappy so that Ellie would have been stabbed.
Oh.
And not Twinkle. That's the one comment. But I can't control how the dice decide for how the story will go. The story unfolded how it was meant to unfold. With me dying, with her figuring out her new path. I think it was a very beautiful and unexpected turn for her. And I love it.
If Ellie got stabbed again, Mo would go back to the afterlife and be like, "What the?" No, I'm kidding. They would, but still. I don't know what would have been the most satisfying. I do know that when it was happening, when Twinkle and Mo said together, the 2 characters that could live on forever, even if, like, let's say the blast didn't take the seed, like, even took away the seed, right? The 2 characters that could have, like, long lives, trying to do something for the generations to come. That's where I thought it was going before the warding bond and everything, and Ellie's wings. I think that's what Mo is feeling with the memoirs, teaching Ellie, losing Ellie, learning from Toby and being like this other side to him, and just constantly being pushed and tested. I think Mo's ending for sure fits. I think I was expecting her to die because they said together. In a way, because it's just so much survivor's guilt.
Oh, I feel that.
They
Ellie
looked
for
at each
sure
other,
has to.
and Twinkle was clearly going, and to make them feel comfortable too, like they were going to say together. And it feels like out of all the voices that they can hear, Toby talks to them, but not Twinkle. And it's like this heartbreaking thing of, like, I think Mo's like feels like she betrayed that, or I don't know. That's the only thing. I don't think I'm not unhappy about the ending at all. I think it's beautiful. It's just, I think, yeah, it's grief. We have characters. We all played different homebrew lineages from this homebrew world, and playing a character that with alongside another one that can keep living is like, there's for sure trauma. Yeah. So I'm happy. I just like a happy sad. And also I like sad. I just right now though, I've not ended many campaigns. So for me, I'm very, very sad because I hate, like, this is how it's supposed to feel. I don't like this.
I do want to add something because I had this thought while we were answering some other questions with Mo seeing Toby. I don't think Twinkle wouldn't be there. You can't see her, but I do like to think especially in moments where she's like actively, or Mo is actively avoiding dealing with the seed. I think Twinkle's spirit would do things like Mo looks away, Twinkle steals the pen that Mo was just working with.
Oh,
and,
like
exactly what I was
just
thinking.
little,
Yeah.
little like
And
messes. You know?
Wait, is Twinkle the
like,
one
I
that
literally
is Twinkle the one that steals the matching sock in the dryer?
Yes.
I literally dropped
Missing an
put my
earring, you know.
Yeah, I put my
You look in your- you look in your-
iPad pencil to the corner, and I went like it rolled underneath, and I was just like looking everywhere for a second, and I thought Twinkle, even before you, and all I kept imagining was just Mo like looking through their well organized potions and just being like, it has
Twinkle
to be the demon
rearranges
Tatoe
them.
who did this, and just starting to like using their label machine to be like, no, we did this before. And not believing in like that Twinkle is doing this because Twinkle's a seed.
Right. Yeah.
I also like seeing Demon just straight up say, Maz, if Mo died, I would burn the world.
Oh my god.
Well,
We have time.
Oh no.
so speed running. Let's see.
Oh yeah.
The task force question. Would you guys allow Tatoes to join these task force that you guys are making? I know they're a bit chaotic and
We're
still.
already getting yes.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
yes, Tatoes in the task force. And then other question. Let's see. Would Mo and Ellie push away the Tatoes close or try to keep them close? So would you guys stay close to the Tatoes after this ordeal? I assume yes.
Oh yeah, Demon Tatoe and Mo would not be separated at that point. They would literally like any Tatoe that's like that's been part of the like campaign in different ways or moments like that. Mo would like have parts of them in the memoir. Like they would have pages and interviews. Like I think it was like the session 0 that we had where Mo was writing out contracts for all of y'all. If y'all wrote that contract, it was for you to, it's like a media release form. So they would do like interviews and things, and for sure part of the task force, y'all would be the ones that would wreck the chaos so that people don't know where we're coming from.
And then
Or
Jake.
the part of cover up.
I have a really quick question for the DMs. It's multiple times throughout the campaign, it was mentioned that like, oh wow, you guys have a lot of Tatoes around you.
Yeah.
Like, is that a normal thing? Is that just an R group thing? And if so, why?
So Tatoes exist, like there's a lot of them that exist in the material plane because they like looking at things here, but usually they stick to mostly wild areas like forests, things that are farther away from civilization, but they're very curious. So it's kind of a more common occurrence that they can get latched onto adventurers opposed to normal people. So when you guys were going around talking to more just civilians and things, it would seem odd that you had so many around you because most people would maybe see them a couple times or going out in the woods. You having like a collection of a lot of them around you is unusual for a normal person to see, but not necessarily for an adventuring group because the Tatoes are like, oh, they get into shenanigans. We want to go with them.
So I think as a whole, yes, it's weird. And then for adventuring group, a little less weird, but still kind of weird. You
not
guys
as weird
had,
for your profession.
Yeah.
I guess. Like,
yeah, you guys had a lot.
Guys, we were
You were a
the
fad.
weird party at the Adventurers Guild.
where they're like, God, why do they have so many?
You guys were like a Tato fad. Like they went through a phase where they were like, you know that one group, and then a new Tato coming in is like, no, I don't. And then the other Tatos are like, wow, you don't know the one adventuring group. Like all the Tatos collect around them.
You guys just walk through the guild hall, and then there's like 20 Tatos like following like a trail behind you.
Cute.
Yeah.
I love that.
The guild hall like empties out like a little bit more on the days that we come to visit because like the blanket brigaders are coming. The Tatos.
Oh God, the Tatos. Like, did you
Hide
ever-
all your stuff right
yeah.
now.
Is everything nailed down? Like,
Another question is gonna go
Hide the goats.
hide them. Another question is gonna go to Moz. Would Mo see Twinkle's new sprout as like a parental relationship, or would you leave them in somebody else's care?
They would, and this is not to sound callous or mean, they would put them like to plant, like, and I feel like kinlings have their own way of like growing up and like getting like raised by their methods and ways. I think Mo wouldn't see them as a parent. They would see them as completely other than Twinkle. And whatever they want for their life, they can do. They would still be like just looking and paying attention, but not in all involved. Just because the even though the way Twinkle and Ellie and everyone came together was kind of a scary situation or whatever, Mo thinks of it as like the chaos of life and just like, I don't know, the little bits of like, because she doesn't believe in destiny or fate, but she does believe like if certain atoms and things like come together, I hope whatever atoms, whatever particles of stars that are in that sea that is close to Twinkle come back to find me one day. And she just puts that hope back into the universe, without trying to influence it in any way.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Next question.
So next question is going to be Red Cap. What was your favorite drawing that you did in the campaign? You did a lot.
Yeah. The favorite one you can think of, at least, I guess.
You did a lot.
Before Red Cap, exactly how Inari wrote it, but before Maleficent and Aurora get together is how I see it. Maleficent is Mo and the Sprout is Aurora. They're just like, I don't want, like, they'll help them if they're falling off a cliff, but we're not getting involved kind of like thing. That's exactly it, Inari. There's a destiny there, makes me sad. Sorry, Red Cap. What is
Yeah.
Oh, the thingy. 1 second. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I just want to get this up.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
Because I think
I'm curious to figure it
out. I would say probably, okay, so I think I did a tally once. I think I've done, are we counting like each individual drawing, or are we counting like a collection?
I would say each individual drawing, because collection,
Okay,
we could
there's
just say the number of
500
episodes.
drawings.
500?
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
What?
Files alone for catchy cantrips in my folder right now is 165. That's just files. I'm not counting all the ones I drew for you by hand too.
Dang.
Which was over 200.
That's so many.
I know, it's weird. Anyway, it's like I like you guys or something. Anyway,
What?
Oh.
What?
my favorite, I'm actually looking through them right now. The last one, hold on, let me just do one thing. And then
A lot of potatoes, Demon. A lot of them are potatoes.
Oh, yeah. Demon. Definitely a lot of
All of
good
them are
potatoes.
Yeah, hold on. That's not the cleanest photo, but 1 second. I just want to throw up the one I just did, because I actually really like this one, considering I've never done watercolor on stream. So
Dude, this
It's
is
very beautiful.
This is a pretty one. Even if it's sad.
I just wanted the one of because David described it as Toby looked like he was sleeping.
Aw. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I remember
Okay.
that.
And then I wanted Twinkle to be the Sprout next to him. So that was like the goal there.
Oh.
But more
Really
you.
cute.
I love it. It's so cute.
Hold on. I'm pulling up so because I know the camera's okay, but it's like, where the heck did I just say it? I really like the last one, the last drawing. I really liked Dolphin Twinkle. That one was fun to draw.
Oh, Dolphin Twinkle.
That
was
whole
good.
situation was so funny. Like,
You did such a good job, Rachel, with being like, Oh, that was
There it
such a
is.
good
Got
one.
it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, hold on, let me switch the camera around and I'll take you through a couple of them really quick.
oh yeah.
Oh, really, really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries.
Also, Kelly, I know that you wanted a hard cutoff at 9, since you have things in the
Yep.
morning. So if you do need to go at any
Yeah,
point,
just go whatever you need
just
to.
go it.
I can
it's all
stay
good.
for another like 10 to 15, and then I have.
Okay, yeah, whatever you go, whatever you need to. Do
I
not
will
worry.
pick up there. So there's the Toby one, Toby and Twinkle.
Oh,
Aw.
that's so cute.
It's so
Yeah.
pretty. It's so
buffed
beautiful.
off of space buns. Yeah. Oh, I forgot
Anyway.
they had a jacket.
Yeah, no, I have that one. There it is. There's, the jacket, Twinkle Dolphin jacket. I also really love the.
Oh, the mermaid Tato.
I didn't even see that. That's amazing. I love
it. Kind of just looks like a
Bad
fish
float.
in the background if you're not paying attention.
But that one I really like. I also, what was the one that really, like, felt awesome to me? The carrying the dead, carrying Ellie.
Oh, that was like
Oh,
the
that's
Death of
Batman.
Batman one that you were thinking
Yeah.
of. Yeah.
I
That's
really
what I
want
thought.
that. I'm not joking because I really want that as a tattoo. I'm not.
This-
I
the
need
fight
that.
between
Oh, that one
those
was
two
cool.
great.
Oh,
really cool,
yeah,
too.
this was neat. Yep.
If I'm going back to the originals, like the very first ones that really felt good. Wow, I'd have to go through a different file folder. I would say that Toby on the beach with the blanket wrapped around him.
Oh, was that the
comfort
sad one?
blanket one. After having lost his blanket and it being made for him.
I remember
That one was the first one where I was like, oh my god, I can convey emotion with these characters. That was like the first time where I realized I could touch at heartstrings. And then almost in the same day, the one where Twinkle summoned all the Tatoe spirit guardians and I drew them around. Oh,
yeah.
and I'd be remiss to say the disc one. The disc is actually one of the best.
Like the
drawings I've
Silver
ever
Surfer
done.
one with Mo
Oh,
on it. Yeah,
yeah,
that's a
that's
good
really
one.
cool.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Oh,
Oh,
and,
yeah.
I'm really proud of this one.
and she's holding Tatoes
Yeah.
in each hand.
Yeah, it looks
Like-
so awesome. It's like
That
epic
one- that
mo
one's
shot.
cool, but I've really enjoyed drawing a lot of these things, and it's been a real blast. And one of the reasons why I manage even after full day and then my stream and then on this one is because you guys put so much spirit into your characters and the world, and I'm talking to the Tatoes themselves that it all comes together. You have to remind me, both the Tatoes and all the people here. Do you remember how I drew the waves? The Tatoe waves, the ones where
Oh,
it
yes,
was-
yeah.
Yes.
So remind me to put together the thing that's a secret for.
Oh,
I
okay.
keep forgetting. Somebody remind
Okay.
me for next week. It'll take a few minutes, but yeah. All right, but
I'll
that's
just,
it.
like-
That's my answers.
I'll just send a message like, "Hey, remember that secret thing that I don't know
The
about?"
wave thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the wave thing.
Okay, so running really quickly so that we can keep Kelly here for the last of the questions. Questions for everyone. What was your favorite quote, if you can remember? My favorite this is from Rising. So Rising's favorite quote is Toby, when you said, "Wait, you could understand us this entire time," to the Tatoes. So that's Rising's favorite quote. What is everyone's? If you can think of.
Yeah, it's okay if
I
not.
feel
Or
like
if,
this is always so hard.
or if it's even a favorite quote from someone else or another player or character.
Fog.
Oh.
I
my
still say
gosh.
that everywhere.
Honestly, my favorite quote is just the sheer number of times that Maz forgot she didn't have eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
That
I know it's
is-
not an
yeah.
exact quote,
Yeah,
but like we need a montage
That feels like that counts.
of, and then her eyes, and then tears just are coming, and then her eyebrows, she doesn't have eyebrows. So
You see her eye. Oh, wait. No.
the sheer number of times, I love it. Somebody
Yeah.
needs to make a montage of that, just back to back to back. It would be so
Well,
funny.
if I had to pick one, it would be technically it would be something that Mo said when I was playing Day, and I showed up to stop the ant memory, and then Moss did such a good job with like the sassy reply of like, is this boring you? Oh, me talking to my dead aunt, it's too boring for you. Like, she did such a good, that like
so
cracked me up so much. She was like, oh, sorry, it's boring you. That was
And just imagine Mo at that moment, like literally like clutching at that simulation that's like fizzled away, and they're just like, okay, yeah, that's fine, that's okay.
It was also like younger Mo with like glasses. I think like big glasses is what was happening. So it's so much better. Yeah.
For the non-eyes.
Yeah, for the non-eyes. It was a style choice. So I think we established that.
I'm fully drawing a blank on quotes, but
Same.
last session when me and Viddy, like, at the same time, were like, affliction, schmishfliction. That was so good.
Oh, Boba, I
Truly
love...
sharing one brain cell.
Yes.
Apparently, Boba loved the beach volleyball players. Oh, you might like power.
They were good.
Yeah.
So not a quote, but I do very fondly remember like when Toby was just like, okay, I'm like, Toby was like a little done with the potatoes, like momentarily. So once on the airship, where I tied up a figure on a little bit of
that was
charging
mine.
cable, and
Oh.
then, like and then held them over a candle, and then who's the
With hash brown.
Hash brown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yep, those are
hash
my.
brown and the syrup. Yep.
It was honey.
They're like, it's not
Oh, honey. Yeah.
honey. I loved a lot of the earlier ones where Ellie would just be like, huh? And then just go.
Oh.
That was so much fun. All right, my love. I see
She's
it.
matured since then.
Yeah, that broke my heart. Being like, yeah, there's lights. So, and then Twinkle's like entire time with Squish, or
By the
God, I'm
way,
trying to remember the
I
right
always-
phrasing. What?
We know nothing about our baby now. Are we co-parenting still?
I think so. I think they're like growing up, and for sure Mo would work with them as part of their epilogue. Only because I didn't want to bring it up is because I for sure wanted to add that in campaign 2.
Yeah.
But I think because they are like the Leviathan that pretty much tore down the Kanji people, Mo is just going to be like, great, so we have to teach you some things because we're going to find them. And I had to look this up because I couldn't remember where I put it, but I loved because I think Mo for sure sees Ellie like this, because their poem to them was like, they spent biscuit.
Oh, biscuit.
They spent their life chasing the light, reaching for something brighter, something just beyond. But they never saw they were the light. In every room, they were the warmth. In every silence, the song. In every one of us, the reason we looked up. And I still love that because even in the memorial posing, if Ellie's flying above us, that's just beautiful.
Oh,
that whole episode was beautiful.
Oh, it was. Man, the number of times that you guys have now made me cry in front of everyone. But yeah, okay, speed running. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So really quick, for the DMs, was there something that you wished to have explored plot-wise, but couldn't due to time restraints or other factors? I feel like overall I enjoyed everything and was really happy. I think that sometimes time restraints is a huge thing, like right now. But I feel like that's kind of bound to happen no matter what. And for me personally, the only thing that I could think of is that I really want to hone it in and be able to address all of the amazing creations that you guys in chat have put together for this world. Like, you guys have built out so many things. There are so many plants, there are so many bugs, there are so many creatures, there are so many just things in general, really building out this world that I would love to be able to explore that more and be able to really acknowledge all of your guys's work and efforts and everything. Tessie, you're a ham.
For
saying.
me, I think Sad didn't get to explore more of the Beach Wizard's rich background and backstory. Like, he didn't get to come up more times.
Very big backstory.
Yeah.
Jake banned.
What?
Oh my goodness. And then if Ellie was stabbed, would she have died? Oh my goodness, that is horrific. Why would you ask that, Kelly? If
I have survivor's guilt. I need to know.
If Ellie had been stabbed instead, unfortunately, and I say unfortunately just because of the circumstance, unfortunately, she actually would not have died, meaning that if you were the one that had taken it, then yeah, there was that situation. Because
you would have got stabbed.
You would have gotten stabbed and taken the damage, but you are technically now already afflicted, and you can't afflict an afflicted. They're already afflicted.
It's like a zombie getting bit by a zombie is not really going to do anything.
Yeah, there's that. And it was completely left up to the rolls, and that was unfortunate because, yeah, technically that. So survivor's guilt amplified.
Real.
Woo! Drone, I knew it!
Yeah. And then, Toby, would you have a funeral song? Twinkle already answered this, so is there something you would want for your funeral song?
Oh gosh, there's it really isn't like a lot of the songs that I think of like when I associate like D&D and like funeral songs, like a lot of them don't fit with Toby. Because like Toby like is generally a happier character than I'm used to. Like he's like so when it comes to it, like there's a lot more stuff related to hope, I think, and like looking forward rather than like dwelling in the past, right? So the there's a song called Iridescent by Linkin Park that comes to mind. It's a much slower song. It starts with piano and there's choir in it. It's beautiful. I grew up around that song quite a bit, and I come back to it like every once in a while, and it's definitely something that I think would kind of like symbolize Toby.
Oh, and also Toby got his own song by Tessie. If you want to check that out,
listen to it.
It's in the Discord.
Yeah.
Yes, I do need to check that out too.
Yep.
And then, so we only have 2 questions left. What happened to Cleo? I don't know if we ever had an answer to that. So that was a character that got pulled away. They are still missing, but you guys could kind of put pieces together.
Yeah, that's Sparrow's character.
Yeah, that they might have become afflicted with everybody else, or something else might have happened to them, but that actually was never properly answered.
They could have been a part of the huge battle, and you maybe just didn't see them
because you guys did see other people that you recognized.
Yeah, who got afflicted and who went missing.
There's no way that like there's everybody outside of like the cast server like would never know, but Sparrow is still in that server. So this entire time, I've been thinking,
are they the
BBEG?
What is this?
That's just to make you paranoid.
That was definitely a theory for a while. Yeah.
We just did it to worry you is what it was. And then the last one was just to do with Squish. I think everybody kind of talked about that a little bit of still raising Squish, and that will be explored more a little bit when Mo is still around for season 2.
And for season 2, that was a question that J Rain actually just asked. I don't think we have a specific day yet that we know, but we're wanting it to be in January.
Probably towards the later end of January, because we are going to be doing one-shots. We want to make sure that everybody has their holiday stuff out of the way. There's a lot of changes and a lot of things that all of our lovely players are doing and have going on. And so we're giving enough time because we want to have all of our ducks in a row, the soup sorted, so to speak, and make sure that we can have a really good fresh start and know what we're doing. We also are considering, highly considering, if not guaranteed, to be doing a different game. So instead of D&D, it would be a different system. We don't know at all what system it will be. We're going to look into it and then agree as a collective. But yeah, we're still figuring out a lot of the details. We definitely don't have any exacts, but we have a rough guess that it will be sometime at the end of January. But that's a good question. Whew, so that is all of the questions.
We should probably do outros.
Very quick outros, because I know our dearest, lovely Kelly has to leave because important things.
I have a very important, very, very important that I'm super stressed out about it not.
Yeah.
That's why she's here.
Going to be great.
Yeah, makes sense. Kelly, would you like to go first on outro, since you have to go soon?
Yeah, just my life is going to be determined by tomorrow. As far as
No
what happens.
pressure.
You got this.
Terrifying. No pressure.
Yeah.
It'll be
I
great.
suck at remembering dates, but here I am. All right. Anyways, I'm Kelly. I played Ellie. Wow, it's my first ever campaign I finished. I've never had to say that before. So thank you guys for giving me that wonderful honor. Thank you guys for helping build Ellie for who she was and who she became. New and old, I couldn't have done it just myself. It was a collective of the cast here and the Tatoes. I appreciate every single one of you. You're all wonderful, and I'm very happy to be returning for campaign 2. I'm excited to build my new character with you guys more. I won't go into detail because not even the players know, only Ash and David know. Very excited though. I think he's going to be quite a character for you guys. And I do Homebrew Coffee & Co., where you can get hot chocolate and coffee. You know, only if you want it, but your choice. Holidays are coming up. I'm being yelled at by my dog.
Oh no.
For speaking. I don't know if you can hear her.
We actually can't really. I picked it up a tiny bit.
Good.
Yeah, like a little bit.
But yeah.
She's thrown quite a few tantrums. But yeah, seriously, guys, thank you so much for the journey.
Thank you for joining us.
It was a beautiful journey. Yeah.
Who would you like to pass it to?
Oh, good point. I didn't think that. I will pass it on to my other trauma survivor, Mo. And with that, I do have to bid you guys adieu. I do have a lot to get ready
no worries.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bye,
Kelly.
Bye.
Bye.
You'll do great.
Yeah, you'll do great.
Fine.
You got this.
Everything
yeah.
will be good.
Yeah, good luck.
Bye.
Hello, y'all. I have only a little bit left in my lungs before I am fully going into another coughing. So, you can find me everywhere at It's Mozzarella or here at Mozzarella with 3 L's. You should definitely go hang out, follow, do the things, and support. I will be offline for a little bit and maybe on an 8-hour drive with wonderful people here in this chat, and I cannot freaking wait. This is going to be awesome. I cannot wait for this next chapter, I guess. So if you're looking for content, ways to support, please do. It will be really, really sweet. I know it might be like an extra thing you have to do, but support the creators that are in this space, especially those who are trying to do stuff that are cool. Definitely everyone here, and when you can, we totally understand. But I will not be streaming this week. I will not be streaming next week. You'll see me online for a couple of things that I can do on my laptop. But when I do come back for my streams, it will be all different. So this is the last time you all are seeing this.
Gasp.
Over to you, Jake.
Oh, who'd you play?
I didn't have enough breath. I played Mo and will continue to play Mo for a little bit longer until my second character comes out. Dun dun dun. I am so grateful that Ash came into my chat one day and said, "Oh, do you want to talk about a campaign?" And then we talked for like 6 hours. And then a year and a half later, we're here.
I remember that talk because I was like, "You still talking?"
Yeah. You came in and I felt so awkward. I was like, "Oh no, I literally just met this person and their partner came in." Wow. Okay. And for all of you in chat who have shown up in my streams, in my other games, who constantly come through and say like, "Hey Maz," or things like that. Thank you. That's so kind. Especially starting out in the AP world, it was really amazing to see y'all in chat and see y'all show support. I loved the Tatoes, and from like all the chaos that they brought, I loved, like, even though they hurt with fireballs, the brilliant way y'all will come together, do wonderful things, and like work together. It was amazing. It just really shows how much of a amazing community y'all have here, and everywhere you guys bring it to, like other streams that I've seen you in, anytime you come out to support my stuff, like things like that, I just feel it. So thank you for letting me be a part of it. And as okay, I know I was long-winded, Biscuit.
That picked
and
up.
Also,
Yeah,
I'm really proud to be your yeah. I'm really proud to be your union leader. Okay, now I got a cough.
Oh no.
Alrighty. I think it was me?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Hello. Hi, my name is Jake or Vidi. We have come on quite the journey. When we first began this journey, I was still streaming and creating content and doing all sorts of things in the world. Had a couple of rough moments in life, and one of the things that I'm really grateful for is that I was able to keep on being here, to be able to play D&D with this amazing group, with this amazing community, and just even for like a day, just like abscond to somewhere else, somewhere where I could be Toby, and somewhere where, even though he was getting fireballed in the face because he had disadvantage on dexterity saving throws, like, that's what D&D is. To be able to tell a story together with your friends and be able to take your mind off things. So if you guys have been, like, whether you guys have been with us this entire journey or just recently, thank you for being with us. I don't know where my content stuff goes in the future, but I'm hopeful to be able to do something in terms of like the more like behind the scenes stuff, more like video editing. Maybe we'll start seeing some things in the future. In terms of who I played, though, I played Toby. So Toby has actually been sitting back there ever since Gen Con. I have not been able to play bass guitar because that is the neck of Toby.
A noble sacrifice.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh god, that mask.
Yes, Return of the Mask. And Toby was my first and best paladin that I got to play. Oh. He really got to explore. We got to explore a lot of dynamics with paladins with Toby, in terms of like what is traditional, what is not, what is important to him, and what's important to his deities. And most importantly, along the way, like what was important to him, to his relationship to his friends. So, yeah, that was Toby. Hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna pass it on to Rachel.
Yes. Hi, I'm Rachel, or Floof, or Flooftune. I have not been streaming in the last couple weeks because work is work, but I'm hoping to get back to it in November. We'll see. But if you want to follow me on things to see things I have done or be there for when I start doing things again, go follow me. And yeah, I'm happy to continue to be a part of this stream. It's always such a blast, and the community is, y'all are just so much fun, and it's very chaotic, and I love the looseness. I feel like we obviously have our moments where things are very serious and we take what's happening very seriously, but it's nice to not have to be so rigid or strict, or like, we're here to have fun, and I feel like everybody's on the same page about that, and it's just like such a blast to be here. Kind of like similar to what Jake said, like, even though I'm not at the moment doing anything outside of here, getting to come here and just like have fun with my friends and have the Tatoes be a part of that is just like so refreshing to be able to have that kind of like anchor week to week. Yeah, y'all are great. but I say that to my fellow players and DMs and the community. You guys are all awesome, and I'm so happy to be here, and I'm so excited to play in the next campaign. Still thinking about exactly what I want to do for my character, but yeah. And I played Twinkle. I had to dig through some old messages between me and Ash, but I remembered I have an initial sketch of Twinkle. Will it load?
Oh, you had to see it. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's cute.
I drew this. I'm hiding where notifications will pop up.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's my initial version of Twinkle when I was coming up with the idea of her. I can post it in the Discord too. But yeah, Twinkle was so much fun to play. I mean, I always loved playing clerics. This was my first time playing a trickster cleric, which I feel like is a nice spin.
I feel like it suits your personality.
What do you
What
say?
do you mean? I'm so grounded and normal. What are you talking about?
Yeah, totally no Fey trickster energy like anywhere,
No.
Like
What are you talking about? But it was just so much fun to play, and kind of allowing myself to be a part of the chaos that the Tatoes bring a little bit. And yeah, I mean, I feel like I kind of already said like my piece with like what Twinkle wanted and everything like that. It was a blast. I had a good time. Yeah. And I'm excited to see how things will be in the next campaign. Yeah. Twinkle is the top baby snatcher.
I remember that quote.
Baby snatcher.
That actually is one of the best quotes now. Like for that question earlier.
Oh my. Yeah.
It was great. So with that, Redcap hasn't gone yet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, he is not.
Okay,
Hello.
I'll toss it to Redcap.
I am Redcap. I am Redcap. I draw pictures on the interwebs, and I have really enjoyed being part of this group, especially for the art thing. And I do not regret the two things that led me to here, which was drawing the animation of the Loxodon for
goodness.
all that during a test my students were taking.
This makes it even better.
And I had scrap paper, and I was doodling out the animation on scrap paper. And I remember one kid, "Hey sir, what is that?" I'm like, it's called Loxodon. That's really nerdy. And then he just walked away.
Yeah, like, you're really
So
nerdy.
that was
I remember getting the art just like following. I'm just like, you drew this? It's like, oh, I animated it. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I found it the other day. I found it in one of the old files too, so it's around. But anyway, yeah, no, and then doing the play campaign where I was playing as Rusticus, and as it was going on, I was like posting drawings of what was going on in the Discord campaign, and that's what led to the hey, do you want to like draw live type of thing? Was like the whole progression there. But it's been a blast. And in the break, am going to try very hard to get more of the deck of mimicry done, which, if you don't know, is chugging along. And we've set out for prototypes. They're apparently in Toronto, so they should be here soon to show them off, so you actually get to see what they'll look like physically. And if you want to help write some of the lore for the deck of mimicry, on Thursdays, we've switched over from me drawing to us writing lore and putting together pages. There's a prototype of the deck of mimicry book on the Discord, so if you want to go take a look at what it's going to be, it'll have stories, recipes, care guides for cucumber plants, apparently, because of one specific one. This one, hold on, I don't know where it is right now. Oh no, it's right. Nope, that's the sad one again. Never mind. That's not the one. But yeah, if you like all that stuff and you want to hang out and you want more artwork from me, come visit. Eventually, there's going to be a website and a place where you can see all my art, but it's not ready yet. But it will be soon. And now I give it to the DMs above me, and I go back to drawing this terrifying picture. Bye.
Thank you, Redcap. Thank you. And yeah, that is terrifying of me. That's like been summoned by an eldritch being, which is Ash. So Yeah, but thank you, Redcap. Thank you, players. This has been a really fun campaign. It's definitely that bittersweet kind of, it was a fun time, but it's a little sad that it's get over. But the next one will be fun too, and we'll make even more fun improvements and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. And thank you, amazing mods. Thank you guys so much for everything that you do and you help us with. You guys go above and beyond, and we really appreciate you. I mean, Alpha, it prints us so much stuff. Like, he's helping even with my Halloween costume. He printed all the potatoes and the keychains. Yeah. J Rain is over here being that meme of sweating and typing really fast, copying every single redeem down and every question this time.
Yep.
And all of that. We appreciate the heck out of you guys. You're absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for that. And also thank you again to our Tatoe GM.
Ricky.
Thank you for dealing with our shenanigans and enjoying your time here and everything, because we enjoy having you here. And so we very much appreciate it. But I think that is everything.
Yep.
So
we will be streaming again tomorrow.
The only campaign that I've played with three DMs.
Oh yeah,
that's true. We might end up having more depending on how this grows and changes and stuff. So who knows? We might get crazier. We're just gonna keep having more. Just keep adding.
We run 4 DMs, one for each player.
Yeah, just make it easy, and then wait, we have to have some for chat too. So that's only 5 at least. Yeah,
10 in chat. 4 on screen. I don't know. But anywho. Yeah. Thank everyone. Thank you all. Thank you, community. You guys are amazing. We always brag about you and get so many compliments about how amazing you all are.
True.
And we can't thank you enough for going on this journey with us. We continue to want to grow and change and do things even better, and we're going to continue to work towards that.